It is shame and disgraceful.
And you have quite a few Muslims coming to Christ. On our team, one of our colleagues has led over 100 Muslims to Christ, and probably altogether 200 Muslims to Christ in the last year or two.
Just 1 year, she led 125. Three imams she's brought to the Lord using polemics.
Using apologetics and polemics. And so it really is working. This is here in Britain.
All around London.
Now, every one of those apostates we've had to rehouse and relocate because their lives often are in danger.
Why don't we hear about this more then? Why don't we hear about this more then? Is it just because...
Justin, what would happen if we were to tell you where these people are or who they are?
Of course.
This is the only religion when you become an apostate. That's why you want to go up on Pfander Films and look out on our video on apostasy. Every Muslim knows that if you become an apostate, you're given 3 days, possibly 10 days to recant. If after 3 or 10 days you don't recant, in all 4 schools of law, you must be executed. Can you see why we're not bringing these people forward?
Sure.
Well, we could show you, we could tell you who they are. We can, if you want to see them personally, but we don't dare bring them publicly. Because even here in Britain, we have one woman who has had to move 46 times because her father is an imam in northern England. She has had to move 46 times because her father's trying to have her killed here in Britain.
Years ago, he said he doesn't believe anything.
He believes now in Jesus Christ, don't you? God bless you. Are we brothers in Christ? We're brothers in Christ.
I'm not talking. I saw 4 years ago he said he doesn't believe anything.
Maybe so, but he used to be a Muslim. He didn't believe in anything. Now he believes in Jesus.
That you failed to answer my questions, and it is shame and disgraceful. You are telling me I cannot comment on those things because I don't understand Arabic.
We've seen lives transformed. We've seen ex-Muslims begin. Not that every Muslim is a bad husband or a bad wife. There are good Muslim husbands, but we have seen transformation in the lives of ex-Muslims because they follow Christ now, and He has redeemed them and transformed their lives. They become better husbands, better fathers, and so on, better mothers, and also they belong to the family of God. But what we want to see in Pfander is to see them come to maturity. I'd love to see some of them be willing to go back up stand on ladders and start preaching again. And there are a few that have got to that point.
Is it just because...
Justin, what would happen if we were to tell you where these people are or who they are?
Of course. Why don't we hear about this more then?
However, in a bid to improve their chances of asylum, some migrants have been converting to Christianity.
Martin Gottfried Martins has seen his congregation at the Evangelical Trinity Church in Berlin grow from 150 to 600 in just a few short months. Mark, this is a phenomenon that is interesting to note because obviously the refugee crisis is something that is on everybody's lips at the moment, and it's impossible to turn on open a newspaper or look at the TV without seeing it. And it's interesting to note that the Muslims are coming and they're feeling the need to convert, and the reason behind it, people are questioning their motives, people are questioning the validity and the genuineness with which they're doing it, and they're saying that what people are saying, accusing refugees are doing is just trying to increase the likelihood that they will receive refugee status.
Ich weiß, dass immer wieder auch hier Leute hinkommen, weil sie sich irgendwelche Hoffnungen in Richtung Asyl machen.
Having an emotional toll on refugees who have been stranded in Greece for months. It's while sitting in his tent that Ra'id welcomed some visitors. He says he was hoping for new information or help. Instead, he was given a Bible in Arabic and other religious books.
It's their right to distribute the books. It's their personal freedom, and it's up to me to accept it or not. No one got angry. On the contrary, some people will tell you this is our passport to Europe. If we become Christian, we will be able to stay in Europe. I don't want that. I'd rather return home.
بازم میگم نه همه اما یه عده هستن که از مقاله مسیح سوء استفاده میکنن. میان بیرون و میگن که ما مسیحی هستیم که یه جوری اقامتشون رو بگیرن.
They thought like we will help you, we will like help you in continue your education, we will help you in to have a beautiful house, and we will help you with money, with everything. Okay, I'm normal human. I've asked, okay, if I enjoyed you, will you take me to Germany? They said, no, we cannot do that, but we can make a good life for you here.
But it denies it made any promises of a better life to the refugees.
Nothing of this. Nothing of this, yes.
Because they seem to understand that.
It's not from us. There are some other religion groups from the United States that came here and they promised these things. I know that.
Pastor Babayan recognizes that many see it as a chance to stay.
Anyone is welcome. I would say that over 50% that come to us do so with the motivation of improving their chances of remaining in Germany.
Why don't we hear about this more then?
That Jonathan said. He said, to quote him, I think he said, a lot of this is a scam, I think is the word he used, and it is, just like you were just talking about. There are preachers on TV right now that say, you know, you send us a $100 bill today and God will bless you with $1,000 next week. And they make obscene promises like this that have nothing to do with the gospel. And realize this is not just an American problem. Let me give you a little bit of an anecdotal story. I've been in a couple African nations. I've been to Nigeria. I've been to Kenya. A few years ago, I was in Kenya discipling a brand new convert to Christianity from Islam. He was from Somalia. He used to run with Al-Shabaab, the terrorist organization in Somalia. And we were discipling him. We were helping him become a new believer. And we asked him what he wanted to do with his life. He wanted to go to Bible college. And we asked him, so why do you want to go to Bible college? Well, because I want to become a preacher. Well, why do you want to become a preacher? Well, because preachers have nice houses and they drive big cars. Yeah. The prosperity gospel is not just only an American problem. It is rampant in the African continent. And it's presenting a false image of Christianity to the world, and particularly the Muslim world.
God bless Jesus. You know,